Hello, 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 everybody. It is Pip here. It's Monday. It's a Moody Monday pick-me-up video time, and I hope you're not feeling too bad this Monday. It's a bit, well, it's hot, but it's a bit overcast here today, so they are promising us storms later, so who knows what we're going to get. I know some of you have had torrential rains and really bad storms over the last week or so. So I'm hoping we don't get that here, but who knows. I do know that on Saturday it was hotter here than it was in Mykonos, which is where we're going to be on one of the days of the cruise next week. How crazy is that, that it was hotter here in the UK than in Greece? I mean, that's just silly, isn't it? So, yeah, anyway, we've kind of packed. We're nearly ready. We've got 5 sleeps to go, I think, before we head off, something like that. I must give a big shout out to Jackie, who's going to come and house sit, well, craft room sit, basically. She just wants to come and play with all my goodies. But Jackie's going to come and house sit for us. And when Jackie can't be here, my neighbour's going to be around as well. But yeah, my Jackie's going to come and look after us and look after the house, make sure we're all okay, which is great. And so a big shout out to Jackie. We always bring her back something if we can remember. And if we can find anything decent. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. So Jackie will be on the lookout for something next week, I promise. So yeah, so today we're talking Daisy Lane, all things daisies. Oh, I've got a few of you on already. Come and say hello and say who you are, because I can't see. Linda, I can see Linda's joined. Excellent. Hello, Linda, nice to see you. This is my last live for 2 weeks. But don't panic. I've been videoing like crazy. So you will have a video next Monday and you'll have a video the following Monday, and then I'll be back. So yeah, that's all in the bag. But today we are talking Daisy Lanes. So we're talking Daisy Lane bundle and Daisy Lane punch. No, Daisy Lane stamp set and Daisy Lane punch, which forms the bundle for Daisy Lane. Okay, so I'm doing a special offer at the moment. If you buy the Daisy Lane stamp set and the Daisy Lane punch before I get back from holiday, then you will get a 9 project tutorial from me. That's 9 projects, including a wow project, which I'm pretty excited about because I really like it. So I hope you're going to like it too. And I've been eating blueberries and I've got little tiny pips, little pips, not big pips like me, but little pips. So sorry about that. So the Daisy Lane bundle, you can see, as you know, all our bundles at the front of our lovely catalogue. And if you don't have a catalogue yet from me, you just need to place an order and a catalogue will be on its way to you. So here's the Daisy Lane bundle at the front in the bundles index. So page 23 is where you need to go and have a look. Page 23, oh look, you've seen this picture this morning. I've taken that picture and I've jazzed it up a bit with my stuff. So we're talking about Daisy Lane. Here is the beautiful stamp set. Here is the beautiful stamp set and the coordinating punch. Now, there are 2 daisy punches. Okay, there is the large punch, which is just called Daisy, and then there is the medium daisy. Okay, it's the medium daisy that's new. You can tell that it's new because it's got that little N by it in the catalogue. And it should say it's new on the website as well. So this is the standard one, this is the new one. I'm assuming you've all got this one as well. If you haven't, you might want to add that into your bundle. So the bundle price itself is a mere £32.25. £32.25. I mean, that's great for a big stamp set like that and a punch. So if you purchase that, I'm going to tell you, you want to spend a little bit more, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, if you don't have the large punch, get the large punch, okay, because you're going to need that for some of your Daisy Lane tutorials, because it's all about daisies and daisy lanes, etc. And then the other thing that you might find handy to have are these little scalloped note cards and envelopes. Okay, we're going to play with one of those today, but you might find it useful to have those cards with you, just saying. Okay, so this is a card that we did for our last team training, joint team training, Twinklet. So Linda, you'll remember this card. No doubt you've made one of these. But I'm only showing 2 of these cards. Okay, so this card and the one I showed on my newsletter a little while ago which was the Merry Merlot Daisy Lane stamp and punched card. So it is going to be exclusive tutorials, so you're not going to see them on here. Some of them you will see, some of them you won't, but not all of them will be shown. So if you want them, you'll have to get them from the tutorial. And the tutorial will have all the instructions and all the measurements and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So Daisy Lane, buy the bundle, but buy something extra. So buy the scalloped envelopes. Make sure you get over £45. Why? Because bonus days are back. Yay! So if you buy or spend more than £45 this month, anytime this month, even after I'm back from holiday, it's still on. £45 this month gives you a £4.50 voucher. So that's like an extra 10% in your pocket next month when you place an order next month. So you buy something next month and you get £4.50 off. Okay, so that's pretty good. If on the other hand you want to join, then we have some awesome joining promotions as well. If you join this month, you get an extra £25 in your starter kit, which is fabulous, and then you'll get an £8.50 voucher off next month as well. So you could join, you could then buy your first items on your wish list after your starter kit, get your bonus days coupons, you get your extra coupons. I mean, it's just coupons all round. It's all over the place. Hey, Amanda Walker from Tasmania, Australia is on. Hello, I'm rocking it over there in Australia. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you're liking me over there. And Fiona Westcott's on. Hey, nice to see you, Fiona. Nice to see you, Amanda. I'm really happy that you're with us. That's fab. So yeah, so really amazing things going on. So there's the extra promotion going on. There's the bonus days promotion going. Basically, just come and chat with me. Michelle's on. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be playing with this one today. So lots of things going on this month. Way too much stuff going on when I've got 5 days to go before my incentive trip. But hey, that's what we do. We cope with it, don't we? I kind of thought it might come around in July. So yeah, bonus days are back. Yay, we like those. And a new joining offer. So if you're interested in joining, you've got 5 days to grab me before I go off on the trip. Email me, message me, do whatever. That's a great thing to join and sign up for. Right, so let's get on with some creating, because I've been gassing away here for 4 minutes, so at least, yeah, no, maybe even a bit longer. So let us start with this. So I told you about those little note cards that are in the catalogue. Here they are. So you get a pink, they call it pink, but it's really kind of blushing bride pink, I would say, or maybe even the old powder pink, but let's not go there. Then there's the blue, or balmy blue, as I like to call it. Then there is terracotta tile, because that one is perfect, a match. And then there is the old olive. So these are beautiful 4-coloured scallop note cards, and you would be, you know, forgiven for completely missing these in the catalogue, because they're stuck right down the back. But they are lovely, and they come with envelopes, so everything's matching. We like coordination, so that's good. So this card came to me because I was focusing on Daisy Lane. Obviously we have to do the envelope as well. Don't forget about the envelope, because it needs, oh, it's been around the walls a bit. It needs some embellishment on that. So the only thing we're actually going to need is a Blushing Bride stamp set, or at least that's what you did for this version. But I thought I might add in a little bit of Rococo Rose, because I'm really liking Rococo Rose. So in my little magic box of tricks, I have some faceted dots, and I have 3 pieces of cardstock, because I like that. That's what I need. So this piece of cardstock here, I'm also changing it up a little, because you know I like to, well done with me. I'll put my note card away. Hold on, let me get that back out again. Don't put it away, Pip. That's what you're doing today. Right, so note card and envelope. So I liked this one because it had the border all the way around. Okay, but this one I decided, let's go edge to edge. Let's see what it looks like if it goes all the way across. Okay, so that's what we're going to be playing with today. And then I thought, wonder what it would look like if we added a bit of Rococo Rose in, because those 2 colours together, yummy, 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 yummy. Now I'm going to get my little piece of grid paper from my This is from my Stamparatus. I love the mini grid paper. It's really handy when you're doing small things like this and you don't have a big amount of space and you just want a piece of grid paper. Oh, look, I'm missing comments. Hey, Jan's on. Hi, Jan. Nice to see you too. How are you doing? I've got your little, I've got your card all packaged up. It's just needing a sticky envelope sticker and then it's on its way to you tomorrow. So just in case you missed it, Jan and Lisa Jane won my random pick for my card candy over the last couple of weeks. So that's cool. And I might do another one today. So yeah, just decide what you want to do in terms of where you want to put your flowers. And we're just going to stamp straight on. And it doesn't matter how low you go here because you're going to cover this up with a piece of cardstock. You just need to know that. Okay, then we're going to clean our stamp. And I'll see if I need to go back in and do a bit more brushing bride, but we'll just wing it for now with just those. So now I'm going back in with Rococo Rose, and I love this colour. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. It's very juicy though. Yeah, let's just be a little bit more gentle on that pen. It's juicy, juicy. There we go. Yeah, we're going to need to go back in and fill in a few holes here, I think. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's nice. But I need something up here, and I think it needs to be Blushing Bride because otherwise it's going to be too dark. I like those though. They've come out nice. Sorry, that's just my scrub there. Going back in. So we're going to put it, and I don't care if they overlap. Overlapping is fine. There we go. Pretty. Very different. Very different look to this, isn't it? Look how different that is. Look how much they stand out more than in the just in the Blushing Bride. Definitely need to squish my ink down on this. My Rococo Rose is definitely juicy. Okay, but that's good. I quite like that. Now, what I did on this one was I added a little scalloped piece at the, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there? Ooh, it's a bit out of focus. Oh, very much out of focus. How's that? So this is a little scallopy trim here. Now that is from, and I bet I don't have it here with me. No, of course not, because you've got rid of it, Pip. You put it away. It's from the Be Mine stitched framelits. However, I was going to just see what the stitched labels. In the stitched labels, they also have these frame things like this. So I could just add some stitching to the bottom of it. So it's just going to emboss it. It's not going to actually cut it, which I'm okay with. I just want to try something different. I always like to try something different when I do a Facebook Live of things I've already designed, because, you know, doing the same thing, yeah, it's okay, but it can be boring. So let's get my Big Shot out. This is going to be wiggly, sorry. But, and I really need new plates. I have got some, I just need to get them out of the cupboard. Right, here we go. So you're going to position your stitching piece this side. I always get that wrong to start off with. So you're actually better off doing it this way and attaching it with a bit of tape because you want it to be straight. No, you can't see that. All right, hold on. Okay, so if I have my die down here, I'm actually placing my cardstock over it this way round, because this way I can see whether I'm straight to the edge of the die. Whereas the other way around, it's a little harder to see. Then I'm going to tape that down. Bit of washi tape doesn't do any harm. It's not going to damage anything if you run that through. So tape that down. Make sure my eyes have not deceived me. Turn it over. And then we're just going to put that through. Sorry for the shiny. Put that through. There we go. And then you just take the tape off. And we should, look at that, it's not bad. It's a little bit crooked. My eyes were a little bit off. you just have to be really careful taking your tape off at the back here, because sometimes it does pull the card, especially the card. Yes, just pulling it slightly. So I'm just gonna, but that's another reason to do it from the back. Doesn't matter then so much. So it's pretty good. It's a little crooked, but hey, doing it live on a Facebook Live, I'm never going to get it straight. You know, it's just one of those things, you just know it's never going to go straight, right? Here we go, moving on. So that's the one from the stitched shape, no, the stitched labels framelets, and it cuts this beautiful little cross shape. Can you see that like cross stitch through it? Is that pretty? I think that's really pretty. So we're going to go with that instead. I like that. And then I've cut this piece of paper. Do you see what I mean? It's going to cut pieces off. I knew it was going to do that. So this is the Garden Lane DSP. So it's very green. And at first I'm like, oh man, that's so green. What am I going to do with that? But actually, I quite like it now because it's got some lovely colours in it. So we'll put that down, just down there. So it's just like the daisies are popping through. I'll glue that on. What are we all thinking so far? Are we all good? Shows it's handmade, says Jan. Yeah, absolutely. Shows it's been handmade by Pip if it's slightly crooked. Just blame your eyes. That's what I say. But do we like it? That's the question. Are we happy with it? Is it good so far? I can't. I think there might be a slight delay. Either that or you just don't like it. It's fair enough. Don't have to. Right, there we go. So put that on there like that. Okay, so that's that, and then this will just sit on the scalloped card itself, and it will leave a little bit of an edging at the bottom and at the top like that. So it's a bit gappy, a bit of pink showing on both sides, which I think goes quite nicely. So we don't need that anymore. Zizzy on your eyes. What we do need to do now is add this sentiment. So I'm going to be brave, going to put it down. Going to stick it down all the way. Go for it, Pip. Okay. Just add a smidge under here. Just want to make sure that that sticks nicely. There we go. I've probably used too much glue there. You don't actually need that much. Oh well. But it gives me wiggle. It gives me enough to wiggle with. That's what I like. There we are. And then you should get your bone folder and give that a nice good burnish. There we go. Now, my friend Fiona also put stuff down here, which I quite like. And you can either put it on the inside, or you can stick it to the back of this and have that showing as well, you know, as it flips over. Oh, thanks, Fiona. You like it. That's good. So I did have a piece, but it's wafted down on the other side of the... It's disappeared over the other side of the room. It flew off my desk and I can't get to it. So I'm just going to trim a 2 centimetre strip like this. And if I do 2 centimetres at a time from the full length, it just means that I can do multiple cards with it. So I like doing it like that. There we go. No. Come back. Okay, so the tricky bit is that this card is American sized. Okay, so it's sized as a 5-inch card, which for us means it's just about 12.7 millimeters. So if you have a trimmer that does both, you can do 5, or you can just do 12.7 millimeters. Okay, so that gives you your piece that you can then attach down here. And you can either attach it to the back of the card like that, so it flaps, okay, or you could attach it to the back of this piece here, so it's attached here and does this. Personally, I'm going to attach it inside. It doesn't stand up properly, that's the only thing, because obviously it's short, so it does sort of go a little bit funny when you're standing it up, but it's not bad, it's okay. We can work with it. It's a scallop card, so it'll sit just a little low. Do you see what I mean? It just sits a little lower than on the other side because there's that gap. But Once it's on the mantelpiece, nobody's going to know anyway. It's going to look fine. So there we go. What else do we need to do? Oh, we need to do the sentiment. And I'm going to show you the actual stamping of the daisy as well at some point. But let's do the sentiment first, and we can finish the card off. That's a good thing. That's a good plan, Pip. Let's do that. Now, question is, Rococo or Blushing Bride? This one's in Blushing Bride. I think I need some help. Hey, Chrissy, nice to see you. Hello. I'm going to hang on for a second and take a swig of tea. Can you tell me whether you want Blushing Bride or Rococo Rose for the sentiment on this one? And then I can see how far back you are. What do we think? Should I do both and you can choose them? Let's do that. So we can do, let's do Blushing Bride first off. Oh, have we got answers in? Rococo. And this says Rococo. I'm kind of veering towards Rococo. Oh, we've got more answers in. Hold on. Rococo Rose. Rococo Rose. Rococo. It's Rococo all the way. So let's go Rococo then. I do like it when you're like deciding and designing it with me. This is fun, isn't it? I like this. Yeah, it's a rose all round. Okay. So just tap it because it's quite juicy. Tap it down. Look. Smile. I like that. It makes me smile every time. I love it. Oh, would you believe it? The postman's arrived and somebody's got something at the door. Guys, can you hang on while I go and get that? Hold on. Oh man, I'm going to cut that out of the Facebook, out of the video. Sorry, ladies. Oh, and gents, I'm back again. It wasn't even for me. It was, can I take it from my next door neighbour? Which of course I can because I'm nice and I'm like that. But hey, here we go. So I'm back. Hopefully you've not disappeared off and you're all back still with me. Right. Breathe, Pip. That's the ticket. Okay. So here we go with Rococo Rose. Just punching this out here like this. There we go. Now this is the new timeless tag punch, and I was lucky enough to get this free on centre stage for Silver Elites and above. So they were very generous at Stampin' Up, and we got that punch for free, which was cool. Just groping around for my twine. So yeah, that was nice of them, wasn't it? It's always nice to get pretty things and useful things like punches, always handy. So, and it was lovely because my teamie Sarah was at this centre stage with us, and I'm hoping she'll be at the next one, and I'm hoping that my other teamie Di might actually be with us as well if she can come to Germany. It'd be, it's amazing. Centre stage in a live event is just fabulous, and it's yeah, it's just a lovely thing to go to. They really spoil you. Right. And of course Lola from Germany, my friend Lola, she's an adopted royal. She's not really a royal, but we've adopted her. We've adopted her for years, so she's one of us. So we're like that in Stampin' Up. We adopt people, don't we? It's great. I like it. It's all about community and people. Okay, so I'm just tying a rose. This is in the Mossy Meadow thread that you get as part, nearly finished that, which you get as part of your Magnolia Lane ribbon combo. I have to say it's one of the best ribbon combos I think we've had, because the big ribbon's this ribbon, which is so pretty. It's a nice linen colour, but it's got white edges, so it will match both vanilla and white. I like that. And then you get this as the thread as well. So you get some good ribbon in there, and it goes with so many different colours, which is great. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that's that. There we go. Smile. Nice. And then we'll pop that up on dimensionals. I have dimensionals back in the house. I'm such a happy lady. If you've been following my story, you know that I've been running, and I don't like to scrimp on my dimensionals because we don't like, what do we not like? We don't like soggy bottoms, or soggy middles as we call it. We don't like it when it goes through the post and you get a squished bit in the middle because we haven't put enough dimensionals on. So I've been desperately waiting for some dimensionals to come back in. And they're back. I've got packets in my hand. It's very happy. Now this definitely needs something on here. See, when you put it on, you can just tell it's a little bit plain and that it needs a bit of zhuzhing. Is it straight? It's kind of straight, but I'm not sure it's in the middle. Never mind, it's going to stay. So we're going to go with these faceted dots because these match, and these match because they're the in colour dots, and we're doing in colour things, so that's good. So Rococo Rose is one of our new in colours, so that's why we need to use these dots. It takes the whole kind of like all the hard things out of it being with Stampin' Up, because it's just so easy to find things that coordinate and match because they've done all of that for you. You just have to follow that. It's like painting by numbers. It's coordination by colour. And they tell you, yeah, here's some Rococo Rose, here's some things that go with Rococo Rose, and you're done. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because then I can just get on and do all of the good stuff. Oh, Chrissy's not watched me before. Oh, Chrissy's new too. Hey, I've got two new joining. In fact, and Michaela's on. Hello, lovely. So, Chrissy, you're from Adelaide in Australia. I am rocking it in Australia at the moment. It's all down to my lovely friends over there. I'm so glad that you guys have found me. Please do come and join me over on the blog as well. I'm on queenpipcards.com. It's really simple to remember. And I do blog posts at least 4 times a week, sometimes 5. Yeah, I know, it's growing. When I do my international blog hop, it's on a Friday, and that's my pretty papers and pretty cards and papers, and that's on a Friday. So in fact, that's on the 19th, so you'll be able to see me there. So that's cool. So look at that. There we go. 2 similar but not quite the same. Oh look, I've got loads of happy faces, some frowny faces, and some smiles, so that's good. So we have Rococo Rose and Blushing Bride, just Blushing Bride, the little twine. I got a little carried away with my bow there, but that's okay. I quite like a bigger bow and a smaller bow, depends on whatever. And the 2 different stitching, I like that too. You can't really see that. Let's see if I can get that to a point. So you can see, there you go, there's the line of just the crosses, and there's the line which is a scalloped edge with a stitch. It's nice, huh? So that's Be Mine, and that's Stitch Shapes. Cool. Good. So then we're going to do the envelope. That's the word I'm looking for. So we're going to go obviously with Rococo Rose again, since we're having a bit of a Rococo Rose theme. And pop one there. And then, now this, you do need to leave this to dry because it's not as porous as normal cardstock. Oh, thanks, Michaela. Thank you. Yeah, they do make you smile. I love this sentiment. It makes me smile every time I see it. So that's cool. So we'll wait for those to dry. And while we do that, I'm just going to show you what the daisy punch actually looks like. So the daisy in the stamp set, because this is the only medium. I can't wait to see you, by the way, Michaela. 5 sleeps, 5 sleeps. Not that I'm excited or anything, but you know, just a little bit. Waiting for this holiday has been like, I don't know, waiting for Christmas. I don't know why, but I really am looking forward to this week away. So here we go. So I'm going to do a Blushing Bride just because I can. We're gonna just do a light one for now. Now the thing with these daisies is always make sure you stamp with the petals up and down, north and south. Okay, make sure they're pointing that way. And the reason for that is that when they point that way, they fit perfectly into the punch. It's exactly the same as the large ones. The large ones were exactly the same. So you just slide your daisy in, and then it's easy to line up because it's straight in and you know that it's straight up and down. Can you see that? Probably not. But if I punch it out, it comes out like that. And for most things, you're going to need, yeah, yes. Seeing you will also make me smile, Michaela. That is very true. We're going to be doing a lot of smiling this week. So let's do another one. And then I might do one in Rococo just to show you what it looks like with a different colour. Let's do that. Bit of cleaning off. I seem to be getting a lot of inspiration today. I've already done 2 videos this morning, ready for when we're away. One of which will make you smile, one of which will make you laugh. So hopefully you will tune in and watch me even when I'm not here, if you know what I mean. And then I've got 2 more videos to edit. I've been just crazy busy designing and videoing and getting everything ready so that you're not kind of left adrift when I'm not here, because that would be dreadful. So I want you to still have happy things when I'm not around. So here we go. See how easy this is? You just stamp and punch, and you can do quite a lot. And you can just do plain ones if you wanted to, plain card ones. You don't have to do the stamping if you don't want to, but why wouldn't you? And then you can mix and match them like this, so you can overlay them. Now obviously this one you wouldn't see if you overlaid it again, you'd then hide stuff, so you only need the 2 really. So that's what it looks like with, that's Blushing Bride. Let's just turn you down a smidge. There we go. So that's with Blushing Bride on top. You see that? And then with Rococo Rose underneath, or then you turn it around the other way. You can do Rococo Rose on top, Blushing Bride underneath, or you could just do them the same colour. And they look good either way. You can also just daub in the middle of them and have different coloured centres. Okay, so that looks good. We like those. Very pretty. And then you can add, if you're fancying it, some fluffy centres. I've only got 2 left. Look, I've been playing with these. So these are actually from the Floral Essence or Perennial Essence suite. But look, they fit in the middle, aren't they? So cute. That's a bit crooked. And they're furry. They're actually furry. They look like bees. To be fair, if you had the bug stamp, you could make that into a bee, I reckon, any day of the week. So, but it's also good for the centres of daisies, and they fit perfectly on either the medium daisy or the large daisy. So there you go. So don't forget, daisy bundle. Purchase the Daisy Lane bundle, and from me before I come back from holiday on the 17th of July, and you will get a tutorial with 9 projects, including a wow project, which is a wow project. It's beautiful. Even though I say so myself, I really like it. I'm very chuffed with how it came out. And yeah, it's a bit 3D and it's a bit home decor. Let's just say that. Let's just put it that way. And if you purchase the Daisy Lane bundle, or in fact if you purchase anything through my store in the next week or so, you will be helping me achieve my dream of being in Hawaii for my 50th birthday. So I'm very, very close to earning next year's incentive trip. As I go on this year's incentive trip, I'm really close to earning next year's. So it would just be really nice if I could go on the trip and know that I'd earned it, or even earn it while I'm on the trip. That would be even cooler. So yes, so you can't do this, you can't help me if you're in Australia. You need to buy from somebody in Australia or yourself. And but if you're in the UK and watching this and you're not a demonstrator, because I don't want demonstrators buying from me, I only want customers buying from me, then you can help me reach my way by purchasing the Daisy Lane, and you'll get a free tutorial as well. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, Chrissy says that Daisy Lane's on her wish list. Yes, I'm not surprised. It's a beautiful set. And look at all the pretty things that you can do with it. It's cool, huh? Really cool. So I hope you've enjoyed your Moody Monday pick-me-up video, and that you've been picked up and that you're not too moody anymore. We've had a bit of laugh, so we've had some smiles, lots of smiles. And I will be back next week with a video, and the week after, but then I'll be back live again the week after that, which I don't even know what that is. When will I be live again, properly live again? Let's see. 22nd. So I'll be back on the 22nd of July, properly live again, like today, able to interact with you. But in the meantime, have a fantastic week, have a fantastic 2 weeks, and I will see you back again here at Queen Pip Cards on Facebook. Alrighty, take care for now. Thanks ever so much for watching. See you later. Bye.